What is up, Kripple Krew? What is up? EDC with DBD, disabled but deadly. Giving a shout out to Marco, Henry G, Ground Fog. We're the first ones in. Broke ass knives. What it do, homie? And congrats on the knife. Ginger Fisher, remember Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on, homie? He popped in, had to get back to work. What's up, Mud? I appreciate you listening in. I know you're not feeling well today, member Kripple Krew Inc. And my brother, Henry G. What's up, my man? How are you today? Rolf Robertson, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's up, homie? I just saw right before we went live that we hit 1,900 subs today, this morning. And we are 11 months in, and I never thought I would be this close to 2K in under a year. Thank you for all of your support. Jesse, member Kripple Krew Inc. What up, brethren? How you feeling today? Yeah, the Gideon looks sick. Broke ass. If y'all haven't seen it, you know what? Why don't we just pull it up? I should have had it ready, but we'll pull it up right now. All right. Kill all llamas. Coming in, have a lot of work to do, but I'll be here. I appreciate you, homie. Thank you so much for the support and the super chat. Here is some Devo Acoustics. A Devo salute from the Chaser for Kill All Llamas. I always appreciate your support, homie. It means a lot. Yeah, the Devo Chaser. And it does have some nice acoustics. I'm not big into flipper-only knives, but if you're going to do a flipper, do it right. And this one is snappy as hell while being completely out of your way in the open position. Makes it feel very comfortable to be choked all the way up on the knife. And my least favorite thing about flippers is when they in your way. Another killer design. Now, I do wish... Oh, okay. I was going to say, I wish it was easier to flick off of the blade. And then I did it a couple times in a row. So I take that back. I'm happy with it. Yep, that feels good. Folks, if you haven't yet, stab that like button like you mean it. Like I was saying a moment ago, we are up to 1,900 subs in 11 months as of this morning. And I truly believe now that we are going to hit 2K before June 16th, which will be 1 year. The Tenable, here's Dead Sober Design saying the Gideon is a formidable knife to pay tribute to its namesake, double-beloved canine companion, named for a mythical dragon. Its design elements evoke the fierce majesty of these legendary creatures. Note the backspacer jimping, which resembles the textured scales of a dragon's hide. The tail tapers into the handle tapers into a sweeping tail-like shape, while the blade itself is made to look like the head of the dragon ready to strike. The Gideon is a testament to the enduring spirit of its namesake and the mythical creature for which he was named. Yo, I read all of that, and then I didn't have a picture ready. Here we go. We are going to start with my favorite. Oh, no. I like that a lot, but we're going to start with my favorite one. Here is the green micarta Gideon, named for broke-ass pupper, former pupper, who was named after the dragon. I like how the pocket clip does look like a tail, but it still looks very usable. Got a good choke up here. Good prices on them too. Look at this. That's a really cool looking blue with the black liners underneath, darkening it up. There's a purple micarta. Like there's this one right here, looks great. Here's the JG10, which for a dragon is perfect. I like you can see the ribs of the backspacer there. I wanted to see if they had a good shot of the backspacer, but here's an in-hand. Oh, there you can see it again. And it matches on that jimping too. Ooh, that's really cool. Dude, that's wicked. Every time I look at it, I like it more. Kathleen Smith, member Kripple Krew Inc. Neil McKenzie, member Kripple Krew Inc. Yeah, the blurb is fun though. It's awesome. Like somebody got AI to do his job. It's a fun blurb. Fun little intro to the knife, you know. It's like having a ring announcer, you know, hyping you up before you come out. I hope you had a fantastic Mother's Day weekend, Kathleen Smith. Y'all want to hear some really cool acoustics real quick? I really enjoyed the sound of this particular Wixco Drax even more than the carbon fiber one. Whoop, and I smacked the phone. That sounds so cool. This one sounds good too. But the Ultim has this little extra ting to it. It's a much higher pitch. It's got such a cool sound. Yeah, man, if we all had a hype man pumping us up, going everywhere, we'd really be walking around 10 foot tall and bulletproof. That's what I need. I need a hype man to do an intro for my lives. You know, what's that app where you can get celebrity videos, pay for celebrity videos to you? I don't remember what it's called. But you know, I bet getting P. Diddy as your hype man's a lot cheaper now than it used to be. Demos, Mexico. I don't have a cameo. Thank you, Broadcast Knives. I bet you Diddy getting a Diddy cameo hype up video is a lot cheaper than it used to be. Which knives, Rolf? I appreciate you, Kathleen Smith. I really do. That means a lot. Thank you. Wixco. You know, I understand where you're coming from on that. But I will say that if you look at Tenable, most of Tenable is a little more expensive than if you were getting the same knife from Civivi. And that's because Concept is putting a little something extra into the construction of their knives. FerraMonster has been making knives for 25 years. They have done OEM work for a lot of companies like Best Tech. The FerraMonster knives themselves are all very nice. This one here, this is the nicest premium, most premium like crossbar you've ever felt. It. The knife. This is their nicest knife to date. It's their newest, so I mean you would hope so. But the quality on this is great. They put this same quality into the Wixco line. These feel a step up from Civivi. Although member of Kripple Krew Inc. and my South African homie, how you doing? Now, do I think, and am I talking to them about this, that they should have on at least the more expensive ones, put at least like a straight milled tie clip? Yes. But does this feel better than a Civivi, a Kooby, or even most of your, like, you know, what you would consider budget level Kaisers? Yes. And their Ultim is some of the best I've handled ever. And you know I have handled a lot of Ultim. McRanger, Kripple Krew Inc. Blind Move Fury, Kripple Krew Inc. Awesome, awesome. I appreciate you stopping in. I hope the kids are well, my friend. The shred carbon fiber is done beautifully. The skort, the aluminum, not with the carbon fiber inserts, that purple is so subtle and yet pops so well when it gets into light. This knife transforms. And all of them have amazing action. Amazing action on each one of them. The less expensive knives, like you can get this one for less than $60 with code DBD. 14C contoured G10 that's done with a real fine finish. And this feels premium, similar to the way North Mountain Blades G10 feels a step above. That's how the Wixco G10 feels. This has oversized thumb studs to work with gloves because it's a sheep's foot. Beautiful ergos, well thought out. They're, oh, it's in my pocket like it often is. The Vortex, the micarta is very, very nice. The action is insane. This is the one I've carried the most so far because this is my backup, has been my backup self-defense folder, because these thumb studs work perfect as a wave, and yet they're done in a soft manner so that it's not ripping up my pocket. I test a lot of knives to see if thumb studs work as waves. And some I don't even put into the video that it does because they shred my pocket so bad, even if they work. But this one I have done so many times that I can easily open this knife with my right or left hand into either the forward or reverse grip every single time. I like carrying it on my left side right now and pulling it out into the reverse grip ready to go. This one you can get for only 60 bucks. The micarta is done very well and the liners are inset perfectly. Like, you don't see the liners at all. I disagree with the thinking that their pricing is all $20 overpriced. Oversized thumb studs on this one. See how fat these fatty these are? They're really easy to catch with gloves. I've used this, I've tried this a bunch with a couple of different pairs of my gloves just to see. And this big chamfer going into these fat thumb studs is just so easy. Robert Willoughby, what's up? Ron Dobbins, member Kripple Krew Inc. How are you doing today? So, like, I understand that their pricing is more than what you would see for the same materials with Civivi or Kooby, but I also think it's a nicer knife than you get from them. You also, let me grab one. You always get at least they made their pouches look a little different than every other pouch I have. I can tell it's a Wixco pouch right away. All of them come with the awesome little Wixco Velcro patch. I don't like calling them Ranger eyes because they have nothing to do with the Army Rangers. You get a Wixco cleaning cloth. It's a where they were hella small. Feels better with large studs, I bet. And then their most expensive knife is this one, and they have it listed for $99, I believe. The Skort with aluminum and carbon fiber inserts. But it's like, 90 bucks with code Kripple10. Very good ergos, very pokey. You have awesome action on the studs or the flipper tab. You've got the backspacer with lanyard hole. Their carbon fiber that they are using is just straight up gorgeous. And you get that FerraMonster feel and quality out of it. So I do think that their prices are more in line with tinnables. If you look at a tinnable with the same materials, a lot of them are very similar. And that's because it's, that they're a little higher quality. Yes, you're correct. A stud change can make a massive difference. Now, I'm not saying you're wrong, Rolf, because whether pricing is good or not is up to each person, honestly, on what they think it's worth. But I personally don't find them overpriced. Like I said, this one comes in at only 60 bucks. This one's less than 60. It's like, I think $56 after code Kripple10, 55 and change. So even their Their basic, like their base level pricing knives feel great. I saw that the Odin is coming back, Aldo. I like the way the flipper tab is done on that one, so that when it's in the open position, it's out of your way. Yo, am I going Dr. Roboto right now? What's up with my internets? Do I look all right or sound all right to you guys, or is it chopping for you? You also got to remember they're all priced so that you can take 10% off of them, which on a FerraMonster is like $30. So, and oh, it's right here. This is $268, I think, after code Kripple10 for a mirror DLC. What's up, Beardo? Yeah, the best deck Ivy's another. Oh, you got the tie. That's awesome. Aldo. I know, I hear you, Mick. And like I said, pricing it's going to be subjective to everybody. I get it. I think that this is their best knife they've done yet. And this carbon fiber is beautiful. You've got titanium liners, titanium backspacer, titanium pocket clips and studs. Everything is T8 with a mirror DLC. It's the same price pretty much as the Concept Vivid, but with with discount, but with a much better action than the Concept Vivid. And amazing ergos. This is definitely, to me, a better knife overall than that Concept Vivid was. 100%. And, after code DVD, you're running about the same price. I haven't found a premium crossbar yet to match it in feel. Oh, I get you, Mick. And if this was coming from Pickled Steel, we'd be in that range. Because Aldo pumps out quality like this, and we about to get them premium knives dropping. That Typhon is on another level. Gareth, my brother from a South African mother, how you is? That Typhon is on another level. That Cosmos, I haven't got hands on with it just yet. I will soon. But I'm telling you, today's pricing, this is by far the nicest crossbar lock knife I have found in the premium range. But Aldo is about to blow up the premium knife pricing structure in a way that knife companies ain't ready for. They ain't ready for what Aldo's about to do to the premium knife game. That Typhon with a button liner lock, titanium and carbon fiber, M390, and the pricing that you're going to be able to buy that at is, oh man, these companies they're gonna shit a brick. Yeah, they're already sweating when we are getting stuff like when we're getting stuff like this for at or below $50 after Kripple 10, depending on the exchange rate. Some days it's $49 after Kripple 10, some days it's $52. But from $49 to $52, same on the Rhino, or $25 after Kripple 10, 20 to 27 depending on exchange. You know they're already sweating his pricing in the budget game. CJRB shook shit up with the Pyrite Light. Yeah, we do get brandy over here. I don't drink a lot of it because I like my whiskeys. I'm not big into sweet. Yeah, I'm not big into sweet. But I'm more into bourbons, rye whiskeys, Irish, then Scotch, then Canadian. Canadian would be one of my last resort whiskeys. I love a good rye whiskey or a nice strong bourbon. Gareth, this morning we hit 1,900 subs on this YouTube channel, and now. Yes, and stuff aged in a wooden cask is. I'll take a whole cask of it. But we had 1,900 subs this morning, and still have 1 month to go before my 1-year anniversary, June 16th. I do believe now, Jim Cox, what it do, homie? I do believe now that I'm going to hit 2,000 before I hit 1 year, and that just blows my mind. And I can only say thank you for all the support. Thank you for watching my videos, and even more, thank you for hanging out with me on the lives. It means so much to me, and it's the highlight of my week, all my live streams, and it really energizes me to want to keep creating content. And the fact that we're getting close to 2,000 before we hit a year just blows my mind. I thought I'd be happy if I could get to like 250 in a year. And instead of getting to 250 in a year, we might be getting to 1K. I truly believe now that because we've got a whole month. Look at all those badass emojis. I truly believe that we're going to hit 1K now. And thank you so much, everybody, for making me want to do this every day. I'm disabled. I have no reason to set an alarm. But I set an alarm every morning to make sure that I get up, just in case I oversleep. Because I want to start creating content earlier, because normally I try to get something up earlier in the morning because, people is already up and moving. I'm on the West Coast. And so I get up wanting to create content and wanting to hang out with you guys on a live stream. And it's made a huge difference in my life. And I can't say thank you enough. What I can do, let me pop over here. Uh, give me 1 second. You know, this always takes me a minute. There we go. And Illuminati Ninja, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What's up? It's my way to thank you. Let's do 5 memberships to Kripple Krew Inc. And Jim Cox, member Kripple Krew Inc. Oh, Gareth gifted that. Thank you, Gareth. And welcome again, Jim Cox. Kane Miranda, Nick Travellini, Cat Scratch, Diamond Cut Steel, and Todd Carr. All new members of Kripple Krew Inc. Thank you. And let me go here. And let me go here. Thank you, Gareth, for gifting a member of Kripple Krew Inc. Welcome all new members with a Warhog salute. Ouchie, what up, Pedro? Yo, Illuminati Ninja, gifted a member of Kripple Krew Inc. Much appreciated. Arizona EDC got that one. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you both, gentlemen. I appreciate the support. It means a lot to me. And I have a really cool idea, I think, for June for members only. So, there's the Warhog salute for you gentlemen. I really appreciate you both. I need to get a South African flag, a little one. But for next month, for June, I'm thinking I'm gonna do a members only video on this to get member input. But I'm thinking that for June we do a gas station knife contest. So I feel inspired by the Golden Poop Dragon to have a gas station knife contest where members can send in any crappy knife they have to have them reviewed, a full review, and then membership voting. And members are going to vote for the most gas station-y of gas station knives. And we'll do a drawing, or the person that sent in the gas station knife, we can decide, or we'll do a members only drawing, and one person is going to win all the gas station knives. Kelly, member Kripple Krew Inc. What it do, sis? How are you? Alex Kerber, what's up? Yeah, the Golden Poop Dragon is very shiny. Nick Martino, what it do, brethren? So what do you guys think of doing a gas station knife contest for members only in June? We'll do some members only videos and such, and then we'll all vote. Now, the Golden Poop Dragon, of course, is out of the race. It can't be in the competition, and it stays here. But all the knives that are sent in will be reviewed and voted on by members, and then we'll give them away. You don't have to go buy a new knife. If you've got a knife, just grab one. Ron Dobbins, member of Kripple Krew Inc. for 3 months. Love you, brother. Hit that thumbs up, everybody. I appreciate your support always. I hope you know that. I'll give you a Golden Poop Dragon salute for 3 months. Woo woo. But I just thought of that yesterday. I looked at okay, yeah, what we'll do is we'll do a members only drawing, and one member is gonna get stuck with all the gas station knives. Yeah. That's what we'll do. But all the members will, you'll get to vote. I think that's gonna be fun. Yeah, you don't want to send in one that you want to hang on to. Like, yeah, stuck with. Yeah, you like that, Kelly? Yes, yeah. Yes, like that kind of stuff, Nick Martino. The gas stationiest. We're not looking for the best knife. Rolf Robertson, member for 4 months. Says, great channel, brother. I appreciate you. I will give a salute with the first knife I got from Ron Dobbins in a trade. The Devo Premium Pony Stout. Ryan Brown, it's going very well. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Oh, yeah, Res Knives. There's some good. They sell some good, cheap gas station knives. Kane Miranda, what's up, homie? And welcome to Kripple Krew Inc. I know you're an OG, Rolf. I don't know why it ain't showing 5, but it might have been because I think your first membership was gifted, and there might have been a gap between when you noticed it and bought your membership. But I know you're an OG, homie. Not yet, Nick. Jim Miller hasn't been over near a Buc-ee's yet. Yes, yeah, no expensive knives. Don't spend a lot of money, please. That's not what we want. How did Junkie Mustache Man use replica do knives? Yes, crappy knives. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I saw the Golden Fook Dragon and I was like, what is something fun we can do for members? Man, obviously, you can buy a Pickle Steel Warhog for that price. So, with code DVD, of course, or Kripple10, with code Kripple10, of course. So I'm not saying the best knife you can find for the price at all. Otherwise, Pickle Steel will win. I used to throw tomahawks quite a bit when I was younger, but I haven't in quite a while. Ron, I don't know much about them. I know like Tops make some really cool ones. Yeah, definitely not looking for the best knives you can find at low prices, because, at under $30, this would win. We are looking for stuff like this, where not only is it assisted, but it also has a wave feature that you can't use because it's tip down only. Like, that is some gas station shit right there. Be shady, what it do? Working and lurking. I appreciate you, member of Kripple Krew Inc., brethren. I don't know if you heard, Be Shady, about my members only plan for June, but we are going to do the most gas station of gas stationing knives contest, where members can send in a gas station knife and it'll get reviewed, and then members can vote for the winner of the most gas station of gas stationing knives, And then we'll do a members only drawing at the end of the contest, and one member will get stuck with all the knives. Work Tough Lanzada. Yeah, the Work Tough Lanzada is pretty cool. I don't have a Lush. I would like a Lush. Which one were you looking at, Ron? I would love a Lush. I reviewed one. It's such a nice knife. Yeah, I think that'll be a blast, B Shady. Have a good day, Bluminati. Appreciate your support, homie. Oh, yes. Yes, the 80s camo. Ooh. The two knives on the left would be the FerraMonster Spectrum with copper foil, carbon fiber over titanium scale or liners with a titanium backspacer and milled pocket clip that is reversible. And then we have a mirror DLC M390 blade and some of the best with DSKFS that win to somebody. Yeah, purple is a beautiful one. We know that B Shady loves his purple camos, but this is the Spectrum from FerraMonster, and it is the nicest premium crossbar lock knife that I've handled outside of TRM American made stuff. And then this, but even better than other American crossbar lock knives I've handled, to be honest. And this is the Kooby Blackout. And it's titanium with an M390 blade, little oversized blade stock. It keeps that strength all the way out to the tip. And this knife, Rick Whitson, what's going on? This knife is the closest thing to a McNeese feeling that I have felt from the Chinese knife companies. In so much as this has that thick, solid, a little bit thicker blade stock and a little thicker grind, but still, of course, sharp and slicey if I hit it. There we go. Very sharp and slicey. Thicker thumb studs so that you can use them with gloves. But this has that feeling like I can punch through a car door with it, similar to like a McNeese. I'm not saying this is as good as a McNeese, but what I'm saying is this is the closest thing to that feel I have ever felt from Kooby, VVW, Kaiser. This has that stronger, it feels overbuilt. Even though it's not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense, but it has an overbuilt feel without being overbuilt. And it is actually quite nimble. It's like a beefed up cormorant in its ergos, and very well balanced. Or a mini monkey, yeah, make knee replacement. Yeah, this is a fantastic knife. This is Probably my favorite Kooby frame lock I have felt. Not probably, it is. And I like it more than any concept frame lock I have felt. I just, I'm normally frame locks aren't my jam, but this one just feels phenomenal. And nimble but tough. So I really dig that knife. I don't have a Kooby affiliate code, so I'm not making any money telling you that that's a great knife to buy, but it is. Kooby, the KB line has been killing it. Killing it. Ryan Brown, you're in a live stream. If Vortex Attack Force had gotten better quality, right? Yeah, 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 they are pretty. I have no idea if they've gotten any better because that's like that's like gas station knives to me. Yeah, I mean, if they sell knives, great. I just think this is a really cool knife. It's not even like I'm not even hyping up a design that was done by one of my homies. I don't know this designer, but I really like this knife. Yeah, M Tech. I'd take a few. Yeah, I just enjoy the knife. I'm about to send that back out. I'm doing a review on it. This isn't not my knife. It's in via the pass around, but I have carried it and I have used it. I've had it for a week now. It goes out this afternoon after I shoot a video. I've got a box of MTechs still somewhere that I can't find that was given to me like a 10 MTech knife set, all different types, folders, and like an MTech set for at one point. Or I bought it or it's given to me. I don't remember. But I was gonna slip one of those into different giveaways, but I can't find the box. Like, send it with a real knife, of course. Mm-hmm. Smoke shop level stuff. That's a good deal. That's a good knife. And you can see, like, I mean, it's a thicker blade stock. I believe you're 135 thousandths, maybe 140. I don't remember. I'd have to look it up. I think it might be 140, but carries a lot of strength out to the tip because of the swedging. You definitely have a stout tip compared to most of the Kooby stuff or something like even like this Anzu. That's cool, Nick. Who owns Blade Binge? I can't remember. I can't remember his name. I can't remember his name right. Yeah, Eric is one. I was trying to think of the other guy's name. It's a couple of people, but they're local. I mean, like localized in U.S. I hope you feel better, Mud. Get some rest. A couple U.S. guys. Oh, it's 4 people. I thought it was 3. My bad. Yeah, for some reason, I was thinking it was 3 people. Ron Dobbins is carrying a Mini Sweeney Black DLC, a rock wall titanium scales, and a Big Idea design titanium pry bar and Big Idea design titanium pin with the G-Shock watch. What else? What's everybody else carrying today? Well, I have most of my Titanium Tuesday carry I pulled out of the pocket already. I was rocking the Whatnot is China owned. Replaced your neck knife with the McNeese B necker. Ooh! Tinnable Bomber and Para 3 Light for Rolf Robertson. B Shady got that heat coming for a neck knife. Best Tech Angry Owl for Ryan Brown. I had Jack Wolf the Benny. A gift from Mrs. Deadly. I had the TRM Neutron 2 with the lizard tie scales. Scott, what's going on? McRanger's flicking the orange or the Kaiser Titanium October and just got the Mantis from Broski War Room. Yay, yay, yay. Yeah, this orange is fire on this Benny. This is the least amount of red I've ever seen and the most orange I've ever seen in a Mars Valley. And I grabbed it because it just looked so much different than any other Mars Valley I'd seen, which is more red than orange usually. Dan, Stan, member Kripple Krew Inc. What it do? You know, this TRM has become a daily knife for me. It's always in one of my pockets. With as many knives as I swap through every day, this knife is always in one pocket. It's become a perma knife. Yeah, that's a Mad Yako made in Ohio, and the leaves glow in the dark. It's only like $25 for Mad Yako. He has some available. His Etsy store is linked in the description below under non-affiliate links. But yeah, I love this knife. It's my one of my favorite slicers. Faux shizzle. My fifth pocket knife today is the Artisan Clio, homie Johann Jordan design. S90V, titanium, phenomenal action, little big knife feel with a full 4-finger grip. This is fun. One M-Tech, had it 5 years, still works. It was less than $6. Damn! Matriarch 2, Civivi Cindy, Cricket Spew, Ace Beam Focalit, and a G-Shock watch for Jesse. Yeah, this is a fun little knife. And it's like $149 from Artisan. If you can find it on somewhere like White Mountain Knives, White Mountain Knives, where you can use code DBD to save 10%, it's even better. And then they have a copper version of this as well for $10 less. Copper and S90V. That looks beautiful. But this is one of my top 5th pocket knives. I just love that little knife. And then I do not have a titanium fixie. Pickled Steel Warhog North Mountain Chop 2. Frankie Kraken from the Cold Steel Verdict Leatherman Charge, and an EDC Meritac wallet with the Woven X2 light. Wearing an F91 now with an Ozark Trail orange and I3T. Yay, yay, yay. I don't wear a watch too often. I have been looking at some of the G-Shocks. There are some of those that I really like. I really dig that one Ultim looking one, but I haven't grabbed it. I have a couple of watches that are just, I bought can't remember the name of the company, but they make the big old Invicta. I bought a couple of Invicta watches and realized I hated big watches. But without titanium fixies, today's belt knife is the Aries EDC and Kooby Bloom in Ultim. And the neck knife is the Civivi Baby Banter Micarta, a gift from the Deadly Daughter. Below Space View, nice. You can get a watch and a Happy Meal for Ultim. That was my titanium carry, and then fixies. And you know what's funny is there aren't any titanium scaled fixies that I'm looking for, because on a fixie I want something that's like Micarta, G10 or Ultim, that is not going to see that I would love, Rolf. I just told Mrs. Deadly the other day that I was thinking about getting back into carrying pocket watches. I used to have a couple of cool ones that I need to find, but I liked carrying a pocket watch when I worked in a suit and tie, and I'm thinking about going back to a pocket watch. That's a good deal, Mick. Oh, I know, Gareth. It don't bother me none. The Anzu. I enjoy it, Ron. The front flipper is done very well. Reach around approved. Thumb. Roll over so easy. It's just the jimping is done right. The detent is done right. Then, oh, that's a great deal. Somebody should jump all over that Mannix too. Spike 27 AWT scales and a lynch clip for less than $200. But I really like the ergos of this knife as well. The way that it is shaped is done so it just feels good. Action is awesome. Reverse flick, phenomenal. Like this thing, the detent is tuned so well. I'm sure I can. Whoop. Yeah, ring finger flick it, no issue. The carbon fiber, there's like almost zero transition feel. They did a great job. Like, awesome. The edges are all chamfered really softly. If it's a knife you're considering, I see no reason not to get it. It's a great knife. Axial Knives, Alpine V2 in tie, Demco Slicer Cup in tie, ASK Jefferson, the Spyderco McBee, ABW Slip, oof, Forced and Shady Hank, Tie Dice, Lancelot Leather Clip Slip, Raylan Apple, EDC Roundtable Chip, Tie Dice, killing it. B Shitty's pockets always loaded. I haven't messed with Cobra Tech yet. Boston Porcupine Kooby Silo, Top Cut 4.0, and Through Night Archer Pro 704 edition. Oh yeah, and a tie banger Punisher Pride. Nice. Yeah, if you're thinking about the Anzu, it is a cool knife. It's not like everything else out there. I dig the closed profile too. It's so snappy. The liner lock, I mean, you've got perfect lockup right there. No stick. Pure drop. Wish you guys would hurry your downdraft. Yeah, that sucks. That's one you really want hands on. Which version did you get? Now, the one thing that I will say about this, my one negative. Oh, also, look, your only visible hardware is the pivot. Zero visible hardware besides the pivot. My only negative on this knife is I think this clip, the corner is a little sharp. It works well. I just think the corner is a little sharp. Do I think it's going to tear your pockets up? No. But good knife. You have a Vosti Thunderbird and love it? Yay, yay, yay. You got the Firestorm Flame anodized tie with the Acid Stonewash blade? Yes. Nice. So that is right here, Nick. And this is very cool. Over 8 inches. Their wedge lock has a ton of contact in there. I don't know if this is going to be the best type of setting to try to show all of the contact that is in there. Plus, we have contact with the stop pin. This feels like compression lock style of lockup. Now, I haven't taken this apart to see if it has as much, but the way that it wedges between 2 pins in there, and the tang, it is very, very solid. It's less than $100. You're right. It's like $80. Again, no affiliate with Orion, but I love a good drop point Tonto, and this one does it perfectly with that tip a little below the center line of the pivot. So it is so easy to use either the primary or secondary tip. If you don't like the secondary tip, it's easy to sharpen out and turn it into just a drop point. But the compound grind is done very well. There is a little bit of lock stick, but with this, the way that the wedge lock works, I kind of expect that, and it doesn't bother me at all. Yeah, oversized stop pin, reversible titanium pocket clip. You got a full G10 back spacer, well, mid half length. I enjoy it. War Room told me that I should get myself one of these, and after checking this one out in the pass around, I do plan to get one. I really like, yeah, the wire clips. You could tell, you could throw on there if you prefer, but the fuller being your only form of deployment besides the button is fine because the fuller works so well. This is a knife that I will add to my collection, and this is one of I always recommend a fixed blade for a self-defense scenario. This is one of the Folters that I would carry as a backup self-defense knife, and that I wouldn't have any worries about the lock failing me going into that type of situation. This has a good enough lockup that I wouldn't hesitate to use this in that type of scenario, and you've got a good blade for it. So, great EDC shape and a great self-defense knife. Blades for you, what's going on? My favorite knife. Like, not sentimentally, but it's the best knife, in my opinion, in my collection. I'll show those in just a second. Their milled titanium is insane, but now they've got the flat, fine satin titanium scales that look beautiful as well for $65 less. I mean, with code DBD, you can get this flat satin tie for $270. The black knife is the Orion Aries, Ryan Brown. Orion Knives Aries. It's like I said, not an affiliate link, but it is a very cool knife for $80. It's 14C 28N, and it's very well done with a very strong lock. Blades for you? Nah, TRM really isn't. For American-made knives, these start at like $220, $230, I think. $230, I think, for a Neutron 2. So right at $200 after code DBD and TRM 25. The Orion Aries has a compound grind with a hollow and a flat. This is one of the best slicers I've ever used. 20 CV blade, amazing fit and finish. Oh man, how's the action? This thing is running on washers, and it's a very light blade, but it just snaps out with authority. I mean, it is legit insane action. Ergos are phenomenal. The pocket clip works great, and it's tie. Yes, this stonewash, it always looks good. This is my most carried knife this year of 2025. No knife has been carried even half as much as this Neutron. I've taken this to Georgia and back. I've taken this to Texas and back. This knife is my only daily knife. Every other knife, because I carry 3 folders, a belt knife, fixie, and a neck knife every day. Clint Crosby, what's going on? This is my only daily knife. Caleb, 1776, member Kripple Krew Wink. What it do? How you feeling, brethren? Blades for you. Unfortunately, I will not, homie, because I will be, that is my daughter's graduation weekend. So my daughter, the deadly daughter, is graduating high school, and I kind of got to be there for that. That's one of them important things. I made you a mod, Blades for you, so that you can drop your link whenever you want. One thing that I'll let you know, I never have problems with anybody dropping links to theirs or anybody else's reviews, their lives, anything like that. Share as much as you want. Aries EDC. What it do, brethren? How are you, Scott? Caleb, man, it's been one thing after another lately. That's no fun. But, this has become my only permanent daily rotation folder. Dane Gavrilovsky, what's going on? And the most carried folder for me of 2025. So, you saw a guy EDC a crap beating sword the other day. Now you want, yeah, nice. Blessed Knives. Hood morning, hood afternoon. Good to see you, homie. Hope you're enjoying your lunch. But you asked me how this TRM is. They are one of the best knife companies. American-made knife companies, any knife company. I have a couple of favorite knife companies that I like to work with and whose knives I really believe in. On the budget and soon to be premium side, I can't wait, is Pickled Steel. You get a Chavez at Blade Show. There you go. There you go. You got a downdraft at least now. And I have reviewed every model that they make except for the frame lock neutron and the bladed ginger. What to do, my man? And oh, nice. So somebody filed taxes under your name or under your social. I have handled all of their models except for the frame lock neutron and the new Fixie. And I believe dollar for dollar, you can't beat their knives. You can save 10% off of their prices and get free shipping with the affiliate link code in the description, and 10% on $300 knives is a big deal, and the free shipping. So that means you can get the fine satin smooth titanium version of this with the 20 CV and their quality heat treatment and fit and finish for $270 after discount. I do believe that that is very fair. Murdered out Chavez. Ooh. ProTech over TRM, but you love both of them. Fair enough. Fair enough. Try and trade a QSP Hedgehog with a box and a slip. Just kidding. There you go. Yeah. I hear you, Caleb. You want an Adam and a holy nerd and tie? Yes. Yeah, the tag along is the name of the Fixie. Thank you. I do believe I have a holy nerd on the way soon. My Grail TRM is a Shadow. The Shadow is such a dope knife. Oh, Lagatha! I was like, what are you talking about? Lagatha's right here. She is never far. The only reason she's not on my belt is because I'm giving a full carry review right now for the Aries EDC Bloom. So the only reason she's not in her usual place is because of the Bloom. It is. There we go. Yeah, TRM, not only are they some of the best knives, I forgot to say this. I meant to say that not only are they some of the best knives you can find, but they're legit some of the best people. That's the reason that Pickled Steel is my favorite budget company to work with, is because they have legit knives, the best dollar for dollar you can get in their category, and good fucking dude. So that's the same reason I support TRM as much as I do, is the people there are amazing. Yeah, Harry says he'll allow it. He'll allow Lagatha taking a break just for the Bloom. But Lagatha will be back on the belt soon, because I have been missing her in her rightful spot. Yes, the Bloom is even borrowing her strap at the moment. But that's because It's such a good way to carry the bloom. This pull the dot strap and loop with the snaps is such a perfect way to carry this knife. Put this right in front of your belt buckle and the knife disappears. That and the ready for action. Yay. I need to talk to them about getting the ready for action compact and checking it out. Because I really would like to see the compact version of the glow in the dark R4A or even the micarta, but because this is such an awesome like apocalypse level knife to me, that the smaller one has got to be dope. Well, oh, you're gonna get the Chavez Street and LMAX and micarta for your hedgehog? Hell yeah! Yeah, I know. Like I said, it's one thing after another for Caleb, and I feel for him. Yes, yeah, it's more of an EDC size fixie, the R4A compact. I'll show it real quick. I'll pull it up on screen. All right, pulling it up. So here is the micarta version. I'm going to share the screen. We're going to go inception mode for one second. All right, here we go. The compact R4A. This one's got the micarta. And after code CountyCom is EDC with DBD. After code EDC with DBD, it's $35. And some more shots of it. And like the big boy, come on, they did a taco sheath. So it's a nice slim sheath like the big boy. Do they have a better picture? Come on. I want to picture the sheath, homie. But let's look at the other handle materials on it. Let's go R4A compact. What the hell is that? Let's just do R4A. Why does it keep taking me to a weird... Compact, glow in the dark. There we go. So you can get the compact version of this guy for $35 as well after code Kripple10. They put them on sale. Here's a better shot of the sheath. And you can see that the tech lock is as wide as the sheath. So if you put an ulti clip on this, that's going to be nice and slim. Here it is next to the big boy. So our specs on it, it is 7 inches versus the 8.6 with a 3-inch blade. It's lighter, titanium bolts, very cool. Very cool. I love CountyCom stuff, and that compact R4A looks awesome. Too many gargoyles hitting the Etsy store tomorrow. Man, thank you for being here, Caleb. It's always good to be together, hanging out. Yeah, I have to get it. I know, Nick. That is like $38 or $35 after code for a knife that's going to take abuse. But it's just cool. I mean, you're going to be able to find it anywhere. And even with that thick blade stock and oversized, it is thick behind the edge. It's still slicey. Yeah, you can mix it, and you can get micartas. So, like, there's a couple of different options that you can get if you want to match it with a matching big boy, and you can get both for less than $80 combined with code EDC with DVD. The big boy and the small one, I think, is less than $80, or right at. Yeah, it's always been a fun knife. They make an Ultim one, actually, Bladed Ginger. I just haven't bought it yet. You know, there's so many knives to buy. I'll show the Ultim version of the R4A. It might be sold out. They might have sold out of the Ultim because I'm not seeing it pull up under R4A. Let me do this real quick. Yeah, I think they nope. Oh man, it's only $50 right now after discount. Check this out. Drew Dude, what it do, homie? What it do? Yeah, yet is the keyword, because this is one that is going to be added to the collection. There it is in all its beautiful Ultim glory. With other County Com Ultim stuff. I need to get that Ultim comb. I do. Faux show. But yeah, the Ultim version is pretty cool. And it's only $50. County Com has the coolest EDC stuff. Like the R4 Compact and Glow. You have the Glow dice. Yes. Yeah, there's the Glow dice. And $35, B Shady, after code EDC with DVD. Yeah, County Com, whether you like Ultim, whether you like Glow, so much Glow, whether you like titanium, copper, brass, carbon fiber, whatever your jam is, they've got a ton of it at County Com for all types of EDC stuffs, from combs to drivers to everything. You know, my favorite driver is from them, and I think the best driver deal by far is County Com. Yeah, I wasn't able to get your personal jam's great. I wasn't able to get a downdraft either, unfortunately. Rocking the Gideon by Broke Ass Knives. Yay. Dig it. That's such a cool one. We were showing it earlier. Taking a look at it because Broke Ass is here, so we were showing off that dope Gideon. I'm gonna pull up Garrett's grandfather's pocket watch. Yo, what the hell? Y'all see this Melissa Backwoods Tigress? Yes, I want that Tyler Rubens. I'm getting me one. Y'all seen this? The Tigress. Like, that's all gimmick. Because that's not a blade handle or shape you want. Like, that's not a blade setup and a knife you want to use in a self-defense scenario at all. That is not the knife you want to use. So what? Are you just trying to be tactical box opening? Like, I can cut paracord cooler than you? Is that what we're going for here? This is his grandfather's pocket watch. That is dope. And yes, you do see midgets above. That was a meme that I sent Gareth, saying that he had a little wiener. If you're wondering what the weird midgets are on the screen, that's a nice watch, homie. It's all about them clicks. Some Spider-Man type shit. Oh, yeah, that knife is just, that knife is stupid. Oh man, we're gonna look at that one more time. Cause like, Sleeping Tiger Limited, that says they share a passion for martial arts and self-defense. That's not a self-defense knife. MSRP is $400 to $450. It's AEBL and aluminum. We're gonna look. Okay, we're gonna look at that again. Look at this. This is $400 to $450. A martial arts self-defense knife. First off, that's something that you would want to wear with your sleeve over it. How is it going to work with your sleeve over it? Second, what is that handle and blade shape? Like you're not going to get a good grip on that. Not for fighting. What is that lockup? I'm not trusting that. Like, this is a $400 to $450 thing that they're pushing as a legit self-defense weapon. And they're going to sell them because of her shilling. Yeah. Oh, like that knife could possibly win our gas station knife contest next month. And yet they want $400 to $450 for it. That sharp by your wrist, yeah. And there's so much that can go wrong between that thing leaving your wrist and actually ending up in your hand and usable in a high stress, fast paced motion, situation where you're moving around fast and you're trying to get away or trying to defend yourself. You're supposed to properly launch that, hope that you catch it, and then deploy it and somehow grip a circle to use as an actual. Nah. Happy birthday, Aldo. Yeah, that dude, exactly. That's the data knife. But he would have used it to cut a rope real quick to save them. Like when he used it, he wouldn't have tried to use it as a martial arts weapon. Yeah, exactly. How do you, what about putting your hands in your pockets all the time? What about reaching out and grabbing stuff with your arms and picking it up while you're wearing that thing? Are you just supposed to wear it around your clothes where people can see it all the time and not do anything else with your hands to avoid triggering it until you need it? I don't get it. It's a toy for $450 in aluminum and AEBL. Think on that for a second. It is. No, 100%. And I don't look at this as a knife company trying to crap on another knife company at all. It's just a stupid ass idea. In most places, if you put that under your sleeve, it's now a concealed weapon, and you need a concealed carry for it in a lot of states. Not all, but in a lot of states. In Washington, if you put your sleeve over that, I don't even know if it works with your sleeve over it. But if you put your sleeve over that, it is now a concealed weapon in the state of Washington, and I need the same permit for it as I need for a pistol in my pocket. Why? Yes. You don't have to reinvent the wheel with man's oldest tool. There'll be a blade show. Yeah, I saw that. What's up, Miklo EDC? I'm very curious to see how they sell. Like, they were smart. They were smart getting Shalissa Backdoor to do, to be their spokesperson on it. Like, people buy stuff because they think it impresses her. So there will be some people that spend $450 for that gimmick of a toy. That make my thoughts exactly, Bladed Ginger, because I wanted to be able to swing it now. I'd rather have a bladed yo-yo. Oh, I just don't. Yeah, no matter how bad it is, people are going to buy it because of her. But I wonder how they will sell. Just how many. $450. The Havoc folder, nice. Yeah, it's not that funny. A $40 knife, maybe even a $50 knife, just because it's funny and you can make some retarded content with it. I can make some ridiculous content with that knife. Like, I could do so many stupid videos, but I'm not paying $400 or $450 to make jokes. Yes, like right before you go live with a real last knife, you put your name on that joke. Yes, let's do it, Ginger. Let's do it. You know we got to go live together again with you at the show. Awesome. Knife storage. That's a problem we all deal with. I've outgrown my storage again. It's crazy to me that she's about to drop a legit American-made self-defense knife with TCAL and then puts her name on that yo-yo. What it do, One Moon? How are you, homie? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, she get paid for that. Windsor Tool Chest Harbor Freight. Ooh. Man, talk about pop-ups. All right. That looks really nice. I'm going to share that. See if this is the one. Wyoming Adventures, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's up, Sheila? How are you? I have looked at this one time before. I don't remember. But let's take a look at this Harbor Freight tool chest. Is this the one that you were talking about, homie? Closes all up. But then you've got 8 drawers. Locks. 20 by 11 by 16. That's not very bad. Yes, that one. That one's really cool looking. That's a really good price for what you're getting compared to other knife storage. Pins and pin blades has that. Nice for the price. Yes, that's where I saw it. G-Ball. That's who I saw show it off before. That would be dope, Ginger, getting a house next week. Yeah, G-Ball has that one. And he also said it fits quite a bit of knives. I think that's the one I need to get. Because if you look at a lot of the ones that are made for knife storage, because they know we're EDC junkies, they are a lot higher priced. Like, they know we'll pay it, but a lot of knife name brand, or a lot of, named knife cases, even on Amazon, it can be a no-name brand, but if it's an EDC knife case with like the opening top and such, they're very expensive. It looks very well constructed too. Yeah, and I like to see, and I agree with the vintage style. And my Grail boxes, my other 2 knife boxes. One is it's an EDC dump box kind of, but it's a wooden box from Harley. And then my Ultim Grail box, or my Ultim box, is it's just an old Whiskey Stones box that Mrs. Deadly found for like $4 at a thrift shop. My daughter-in-law loves thrift shops. When we were in Georgia, she found this box for like $4. And this is where my Ultim knives live. And so a wood case for my knives is what I've been looking for, because I would like it to match my other wood knife storage. Put some stuff out of the way real quick. Yard sales, garage sales, estate sales, auctions. Yeah. Yeah, I like that travel handle just in case you need to pick it up and move it. Smoke detectors going off. You grab the box of knives. You make sure the dogs make it out, and then you wake up the wife and kids, and you get out the house. I'm just changing the banner real quick. I'm just swapping banners. There we go. If y'all haven't, I haven't said this in a while. If you haven't yet, do me a favor and stab that like button. It definitely helps to get pushed out to more folks. Clint Crosby. What's up? to at least look. Your ideal knife case. I'll take a look. Man, I switched to Instagram and it was still on Melissa Backwoods in that Tigress. And all over again, it's like, oh my gosh, that's retarded. I've got... there you go. This is what Bladed Ginger wants for a knife case. Kevin Smith Knives, what it do? Hope you living well, homie. Here is a 46-inch 9-drawer wood top, big and banging. You can get creative with knife storage. Yeah, you know, I also have an old cigar box that my grandfather had. It's one of the few things I have left from my grandfather that I store stuff in for the channel. Yeah, big fan of that kind of vintage looking storage. Cigar box is what 86 Knives uses, 865 Knives uses. Nice. Adventure Man, what it do? Yeah, I think I probably will get that storage case when I can. I like it. I like it. And I think it'll go with my other stuff. And it also would fit. It would fit in my safe, my gun safe. I mean, BDB's safe. Fogadoozle, remember Kripple Krew Inc? What it do, homie? And, you know, all of my firearms were lost in a rare ice hunting accident. But the BDB safe, that box, I could lock it up and throw it in there when going out of town. Dwayne and Meffin Letterman, what's going on, homie? Hey, Fogadoozle, you have inspired me. And check out the One Moon Collective online shop right now. He is still recovering from surgery, and if you want to get some of his cool stuff, you can use code Kripple10, save 10% on there. Killing it. But the Golden Fook Dragon has inspired me for what we're going to do for June for members only, Fook. Now, the Golden Fook Dragon, of course, cannot compete because it's already legendary in status. But members will be able to send in any gas station-y type knife. And we're looking for the most gas station-y of gas station knives for June. You can send in any gas station knife, preferably one you already have. We're not trying to get people to go spend money. And they will get reviewed for members. Members will get to vote on the winner of the most gas station-y of gas station knives. And then, yeah, it's goated. Yeah, like this would win, obviously, so it can't compete. Plus, if this can't leave the collection. And once we have picked a winner, we're going to do a members only giveaway, and one member is going to get stuck with all the gas station knives. Nick. But the Golden Fook Dragon has inspired me. And so we're going to do a gas station knife contest in June. I think that's going to be fun. I'll probably make a video in the next couple of days for members talking about that, because we have a whole month until June 16th, which is my 1 year anniversary on YouTube, my 1 year anniversary of doing this at all. And so I think that I'm going to try to time this to end with a members only giveaway at the 1 year live stream. So there will be a members only video that goes out in the next day or two about that. I'm going to grab some water. Be right back. While I'm away, I'm going to let you guys behold. Just watch the amazingness of the tigress. Yeah, now that is a knife that could win the most gas station knife contest if it wasn't $400 and well out of the price range. Knives and pizza, what it do, homie? Yes, almost 2K. I couldn't believe it when I saw 1901 before we went live. Knives and pizza. I said they're going to sell just because of her, but that is such a joke. And $400 to $450 for AEBL and aluminum. Like if that was $45, that's a hilarious gimmick. And that could win the gas station knife contest, but not at full 50. That's not, yeah, that's Mall Ninja. That really is. That's Mall Ninja. Yeah, I shared it, Gareth. Your grandfather's pocket watch. It was awesome. Yeah, it looked, is it brass? Blade Walker, I appreciate you, brother. I hope you're feeling all right today. Man, that live stream was awesome. You know what? I meant to do this, but I got to say it now. For one, love you, Blade Walker. Much love. I'm so glad that it went so well for it. That, you know, that the love that was shown for you really, really makes me happy. War Room EDC, original member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do, brethren? But I want to give a massive shout out to Jimmy Crow and Unprofessional Dad, because Jimmy and Chris, that was a hard stream and giveaway to run. To do all those giveaways and keep track of them, to have the auctions going and keep track of them. They did a phenomenal job with the barest amount of hiccups, like way less than you would ever expect. And I think they killed it. Like I couldn't have ran that stream by myself. And even with two people, that would have been so hard to do. Shout out to the mods that were helping them out. They killed it. And it was a great stream. It was a great show of support for our brother Blade Walker. It was a great time for the community. Everybody got to have a fun time hanging out and BSing. You know, we knew it wasn't going to be able to stick to 3 hours, but they did it in less than 4. And that's impressive for 41 knives to give away, plus 2 auction knives and all of that. It was great. Yes, everybody that donated knives, everybody that helped either push it on your channel or get other channels involved. And on top of all of that, massive shout out to our brother Gareth for being the impetus for the entire thing. We got our brother Blade Walker to 1,500. I like Gareth. That was friggin' awesome. And huge love. Shout out to Gareth. Kurt White. What's going on, my man? How are you? Yes, it went phenomenal. It went phenomenal. And it was so good. It was fun. It was entertaining. It was constant, nonstop giveaways. Like, and you know, there wasn't a bunch of bots winning, which is always something that I appreciate. I don't care that I didn't win. I didn't need to win anything. But we recognize the winners. That's what's important. That's what I like to see. I don't like to see a big giveaway that gets spammed and a bunch of names we've never seen before win knives. I love seeing community members get awesome new knives, though. And so it was great. There was killer knives that were given away. That's awesome, Kathleen. Congrats on your win. And see, they're getting shit done. Sterling Stoots, what it do, my man? How are you? Hope you living well. Yeah, it was all for Blade Walker, and the amount of love that we saw for our brethren is awesome. So awesome. Blade Walker YouTube. I'm gonna pull it up right now, actually, and check. And look at that. We're going to show this real quick on screen. Yeah, that's a great birthday gift. Our brother Blade Walker, look at that. 1.44K subscribers. That is awesome. So glad to see it. Hey, Pins and Pin Blades, thanks for hanging out, homie. Always good to see you. Have a killer day. "24-hour Knives Live." What's this? What's this? I don't think I ever seen this. Game 60 from last night. Very cool. Patiently waiting on a dark mode downdraft. Hell yes. Yeah, that's awesome. The way that the support came together and everybody followed our brother is great. Yes, it definitely is blowing up their algorithm. Your Goodwill knife came in? What kind of shape is it in? Ooh, nice. A smock is high on my list. I truly want that, man, that new Crew Wear blackout smock. Oh, that is sexy. Oh, that is sexy. That's gonna happen, Blade Walker. And dude, please don't let that get you down at all. When there's that much growth, you're always gonna lose a chunk of it after a couple of days. YouTube never lets you keep the entire explosion. That's just YouTube. Some folks didn't watch anything soon enough for YouTube's liking. You know, that's going to happen. And yes, and you're well past it. Well past it. Which is really cool. Who was it earlier that said that they love all the carbon fibers, but they really love the purple? It wasn't Be Shady. I don't remember if it might have been Nick. I meant to show this at the time, but then we started talking about something else. The carbon fiber on the skort from Wixco is so cool because out of the light, it just looks like a black camo carbon. But once you get light on it, that purple starts popping out. And oh, come on, focus and show it. In sunlight, the purple really shows through. My light's in here right now. Come on, camera. They're not wanting to do it justice and pull that perp. But I didn't even realize it had purple in the carbon fiber until it got here. I thought it was you, Nick. I thought so. I mean, we all love it, but I thought it was Nick that specifically said it. Yes, it's so subtle, and it's a darker purple. It just looks really, really cool. When I first pulled it out of the box, I was like, oh, that's a really cool black camo carbon. And then I slid it, not camo carbon brand name, but pattern. And then I slid it into the light and I was like, yo, that's purple. Yeah, this is the skort. Like, some of their names are funny, but at least they're not the same names as everybody else. But the skort, this one's over 8 inches. Very tactical EDC. Carries a lot of strength out to the tip for piercing. And, but very comfortable still for EDC style tasks. I can't remember names. Numbers are different. Yeah. Numbered knives are hard. Unless it's like 80-10, 80-15, 80-20. Like those we get. But two sons, I still can't keep track of any two son. Not that I don't like the looks of their knives. I just can never remember which is which. Yeah, purple does look good on knives. That's the only knife that I have with it on. This shred carbon fiber from them also looks great. This one will be given away here very shortly. But the black and gray swirled shred, contoured, really cool carbon fibers that they're using. The blue one looks good too. I'll take a look at that, Gareth. And if anybody wants to share a picture of your carry today with the Kripple Krew, you're welcome to send it on Instagram. Yeah, two some for sure. Here is something made for Gareth that looks dope. I like people the way I like my tea in a bag underwater. Gareth's tea time cup. I dig it, homie. Very cool. I like the skulls on the tea bag. Jake, what it do? What it do? How you living today? What's in your pockets? God, I love the sound of this. Oh. Buck 110, buck 119. Got a folder and a fixie. Dig it, dig it. Yes. Thanks to Brother Fookdoozle, a 119 is in the collection again. And as you can see from the scratches I've already put on it, it has been getting carry time. In your pocket is some Mace Widow about to roll up. I said 110, right? Did I call it something else? Or are you just laughing because, yeah, I'm beating it up already? That's what you're supposed to do with a buck. FM1, TRM Shadow, and a Tuya Mutt for War Room. Nice pockets. Oh, I called it a 119? Yeah, no, it is not a fixed blade. This is a 110. Yeah, break out, say 119 and bust out a folder. I dig it. Yeah, it is a buck 110. Faux shizzle. Hey, War Room, I don't think you heard. So, just coming up with it. It's the 119. It's just model numbers for buck. This is the buck 110. The 119 is a fixed blade. You know, the 112 is a smaller version of this. Time for bong rip. Yay, yay, yay. Always a good time. Shaman with rock scale design critter scales. Ooh. And a spear point hedgehog. Nice, Gary. So, we're at 1,901 subs right now. And June 16th is my 1-year anniversary. And I have a feeling we're going to be at 2K before that anyway. But for June, I was gonna start this like June 1st, but I think I'm gonna put up a video today or tomorrow and start it now to end on my 1-year live stream in a month. Adventure Man's carrying the Micro Trogon with polished tie, mini Praxis, and Arctic Pack Carbon. Got that anniversary edition, a Leatherman curl, and a Big Idea Design titanium side click pin for work today. So, starting now, there's going to be a video go up and ending on my 1-year anniversary live stream. We are going to do a members only most gas station of gas stationing knives contest. Now, the Golden Fook Dragon obviously is too legendary to be able to be allowed to compete. But members can send in a janky knife, preferably one from your collection when I'm trying to get people to buy. But if you buy something, buy cheap, like, you know, gas station, smoke shop. But looking for the most gas station of gas stationing knives. I'll review each of them and put up a video. Members can vote And then on the 1 year anniversary live stream, we'll do a members only drawing, and one member will get stuck with all of the gas station knives. So, Neil to the Mac member, Kripple Krew Inc., what it do? So, I think that'll be a blast. There'll be a video up today or tomorrow talking about that. But yes, members will submit, if any member that wants to, can submit a gas station knife, and then we'll all vote on them in the end and see which one wins the ultimate gas station knife. That's why it's going to be funny. Whoever wins it's going to get stuck with all of them. Not who wins the best knife, but who wins the drawing. We'll figure out something else for the best knife. The person that sends in the best knife should win something too, but should win a real knife. Crew wear smock satin on the way. Oh. Yes, that's the best part. Somebody's going to get all of them. And it's going to be somebody that doesn't carry gas station knives. Nah. Having a section in our collection of this gas station is important. Turn them all into one giant Swiss Army knife. Yeah, I think that could be a lot of fun. For me. Oh no. Oh no. Super gluing them. Oh, pardon me. Like JB welding them all to an office chair for streaming would be so hilarious. Oh, just so hilarious. Hey, War Room, I don't know if you saw it yet, but I found the knife you really need to get at Blade Show. They're going to have them at Blade Show. They're going to have them at Blade Show, and I just can't believe. Hell yeah, Rolf. I dig it. I can't believe we don't already have these, but look at the Tigress. Oh my gosh, that's just so awesome. I love my knives flying around before they enter my hand, and a handle I can't hold, and a lock I'm not going to trust for self-defense. Oh, and I always wear my knife over my sleeve. $400 to $450 for aluminum and AEBL and a string. It's a yo-yo with a blade for $400, but the blade's not long enough to swing it around. Super glued his head to his chest. I've super glued a homeboy's beard to his armpit hairs. I have a Filipino knife with a dead soft blade. Is that gas station here just third world? That's probably more third world. Yeah, it's a very expensive string. Yeah, like everything about it, it's just so jacked. And they're selling it like this. Okay, I'm gonna read the write-up. I'm gonna read it now. I have to. Because listen to how legit they try to make this. Debbie Donahue and Dave McHammer. Debbie Donahue and Dave McHammer from Sleeping Tiger Limited share a passion for martial arts and self-defense. They've been teaching and studying martial arts for decades and have a passion for making people feel safer. They came up to her at Blade Show last March and asked to show her the Tigress, a wearable self-defense bracelet that deploys a smaller blade into the hand in a blink of an eye. The concept is to have concealed defense in your hand that is ultra portable and ready whenever you need it. The design and concept of the Tigress was created in the United States, along with all the manufacturing. Both Debbie and Dave were very passionate about this project. They produced a batch that they will be bringing to Blade Show Atlanta for people to hold and play with. Play with is the perfect word. Play with is you shouldn't have put that in there, but that's right. Each knife comes with a trainer blade attached to get comfortable and practice with it before you switch it out to a sharp blade. Truly an interesting little design, and it's exciting to see passionate people creating interesting and new things in the knife world. Come on now. It is. It's a yo-yo with a blade, but you don't even have enough string to swing it around. Like you can't even do the around the world with it. Yeah, exactly. Like just because you can do something does not mean you should. You don't have to reinvent the wheel with man's oldest tool. And if there's an idea like that we're not doing, it's already been tried and realized it was stupid. I have not held it. It just looks insanely uncomfortable in the hand when the blade is deployed to actually swing as an axe. Dude, if that was $45, I'd buy it as a joke. Because you could make some funny ass content with that. But $400 to $450. I'm going to invent the Chinese yo-yo gun. Kathleen, her simps are gonna buy it no matter what. It's funny enough that I had to show it one more again. And I knew War Room hadn't seen it yet. Thought the yo-yo knife was an Imtech. There you go. And again, so you're supposed to wear it over your clothes where everybody can see it? What happens when you reach into your pocket? Does it release? Because she only had to touch it to release it. Like, if it's exposed, it's going to get brushed up against stuff on your wrist. And if it's under your clothes, it's not going to fly into your hand smoothly. Yes, that really excited me. They're going to be doing several larger knives with the dual action. And the tuck click that is innovation that really works. And now I know they're not the first ones, but bringing a nice dual action knife like the tuck click, that is actual innovation for a real knife that is truly usable. It does look like a Beyblade. But have a good one, Neil Mac. Appreciate you. Forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, but they are bringing multiple larger knives with the dual action. And that is something that's actually cool, not just a gimmick. Yeah, I loved that little tuck click once I realized what I had in my hand. And that's the same price as the yo-yo toy knife. No, if I was going to buy one or the other, give me the tuck click all day long. That's a good question, Beardo. Bladed Ginger, are there any codes for the Cardington? I'm going to pull up the Cardington real quick so we can all take a look at Ginger's dope knife. I'll have mine back shortly to share with you guys. I don't have it on hand, or I would show you. But here is the Bladed Ginger Cardington in S35VN and titanium with a button leverage lock in the pivot. Currently, raw tie, but there will be 8 colors available very, very soon. I said S35VN. I apologize. M390. I did say S35VN. I just realized. It's a sick knife, homie. I just need my back so I can show it off. Oh, you didn't know what? You didn't know it was available? The Cardington, I've shown it. I have a review on it. This is Bladed Ginger's second knife. I'll show it again. It is a button actuated leverage lock, which has it's similar to a button liner or a compression lock, but it's activated by this pivot button and like a little leaf spring. Very ergonomic. It's got that continuous curve that y'all know I love. You know I love that hide. You know I love that continuous curve. You've got a drop point Tonto with 2 usable tips. You have a deep hollow here in the flats and a stout flat grind up at the front for a very strong tip. Really sleek lines when it's in the pocket. The flipper tab works well, but for me, it's a reverse flick all day. This is the Defcon Cardington by our homeboy, Bladed Ginger. This is innovation worth seeing. Not the yo-yo knife, but these pivot button locks. And look at that. Look at how sleek it makes it look with just that pivot and 2 body screws. Looks great. Killed it. Did you see the close pick, Nick? I did show a close pick, but I can show another. Take it easy, Fook. I appreciate you, my man. Always good to see you, homie. Yes, of course, his first design, the Geo, which after code Gingerly on the Beyond EDC website is, I think, sub $40 for BG10 and dual colored G10 scales. Yeah, this is a killer deal. It comes up to like 38 and change, I think, if I'm remembering right, after code Gingerly. And you're getting VG10 for that price. Whoop, my finger got in the way of the reach around. we go. One of the easier reach arounds if you have the angle and keep your finger out of the way. Because you just barely got to give it any pressure on that tip, and that blade wants to come out because of all the leverage that you have. Plus, you have a dope flick. Just a sick knife. Loving the designs, homie. Now, I did not see, I was showing the Cardington. What did you say about? Not yet on the codes. Okay. Word. I need a Defcon and I need a Beyond code. I emailed the two homeboys, but they don't know me, and they get a lot of emails. Can you go outside? Yeah? You don't have money? No. Can I cover you? Here's the girl. There you go. Good girl. I'll get real quick. Roger that, Ginger. I appreciate you. You know, I want to hype your stuff up, and I do anyway. I don't need an affiliate code to show off good knives. Hell yes, Mick. But affiliate codes, it always helps people when they're buying knives. And I don't even care if they do a commission program. Not everybody does. I'm not looking for commission. If they do it, I'll take it. But I would rather just get a matching code so that people can use a Kripple Krew code if they want, a DVD code. Han Solo, what's up? Welcome back. But I'll still, of course, show the knife and rep it. It'd just be awesome to save people money with my own code. And same with Defcon. Just picked up a Boker blade and a Dust Devil and an OTF. Yeah. The Dust Devil's such a good knife. Which one did you get? I got, of course, y'all know me. This was my first Ultim Fixie. And which Boker did you get? Yes, we have real designers in our community designing real freaking knives. And we got Shalissa Backwoods pushing a toy instead of something from, like, dude, imagine if she pushed the Cardington. She won't, because Bladed Ginger can't afford to pay her to do this. But imagine if she showed off designs from the knife community, how that would help our real designers. You know, she's got the platform, but most of our guys in the community designing knives don't have the money to pay her $3,000 to do a less than 1 minute short. Yeah, this was my second Ultim Fixie, the Bloom. So both of my Ultim Fixies are by YouTube content creators. We got the KC and the Aries, and I'm not surprised if it's up to $5,000. And that's for creating like one video to be used on multiple platforms. To have full-length reviews is even more. I don't begrudge her making her money. That ain't what I'm saying. I just said think that if she would use that platform every once in a while to rep our our guys, the knife designers that are really a part of our community, our guys and gals that design knives. I think it would help them out quite a bit instead of looking at $450 yo-yos. Might or might be not be doing a budget, but Cardington, that would be really cool. The modern Barlow Booker looks really nice. Some good scores today, Jake. Now we got to ask one more. What was the OTF? I don't charge any. I mean, I couldn't. I doubt anybody would pay me to review a knife. Some knives I get for free. Some knives I buy. Some knives are sent in by you guys. Some knives are come in via the pass around. But they all get my legit opinion on whether or not I dig it and think it's worth the money that it's being sold for. And some of the knives I make a little bit of commission off of if you use my code. Not all the companies I work with, like White Mountain Knives, I push their code a lot because they have amazing prices. But the code is just to get you guys a discount. I don't get anything from White Mountain Knives. They don't even know I exist. But some companies I do get a little bit of a commission from, but that's not why I show the knives. I love knives. A Claymore OTF. Oh, you got the Benchmade Claymore. Okay. Spend some money today. Oh, yeah, some of them I might make a little bit of money on, but it takes selling a lot of knives for that commission to even add up. So, yes, it helps out the buyers with White Mountain Knives, and that's all I care about. I get nothing from them. I don't even get free knives from them to review, like nothing from White Mountain Knives, but they have the best prices on a lot of stuff, and so that's why I push their link. I want you guys to get the best prices you're going to get if I'm showing a knife. And whether or not that's an affiliate link. Yeah, I mean, I might get lucky and, get $40 every once in a while from a knife company because the commissions have added up. But I'm not big time like Everyday City Carry, that everything that's pushed has an affiliate link to it and makes money. And I'm not begrudging him. I'm not. What I'm saying is I'm not making a ton of money off the affiliate links, and nobody is paying me to review knives. That's all I'm saying. I'm on the edge. What's up, homie? Welcome. ADD to attention deficit knife disorder. There you go. Yeah. For me, this is all about fun and interacting with you guys and just getting to handle a ton of knives and enjoy myself. I don't begrudge anybody making their money, and she is making that money. More respect to her. But this all came about. The only reason this even was brought up was because, again, I go back to, I just wish that she showed knives that helped the community. North Mountain Blade is awesome, people. Luke Wan Lee that owns North Mountain Blade. I miss Jade. Jade was awesome. But Jade is also a service member. She's no longer there. But Luke Wan Lee that owns North Mountain Blade, the knives are legit. You're getting very high quality for the price, and he's a really good dude to deal with. When the warehouse gets more in stock, I'll be showing the Dwayne Dwyer, the BB&M. Yeah, Jade. They also had some. They had some of the best knife content adverts by far when Jade was there. Oh, the 8015. Oh, hell yes, it does, Jake. Todd Gar, new member, Kripple Krew Inc. What's up, homie? Welcome to the Kripple Krew. Yeah, the 8015 with the Scorpion lock is one of the most fidgety yet absolutely indestructibly tough knives I have ever played with. Amazing action when you break those washers in. So fidgety with this Scorpion lock. Comfortable. And you can get the light, the 8015 light, typically for under $70 on Amazon. I drop links to it frequently. And this guy you can find on sale quite often with the S35 for less than $130. So the 8015 with S35VN or the 8015 Lite with AUS 10A, I have had both. You can barely feel a difference between the 8015 and the 8015 Lite. It's just in the materials. And under $70 is a stupid price for the 8015 Lite. This is one of the most indestructible knives. And however you hold it, you're just locking it closed even more. No matter how you hold it, you've got pressure on that lock. And this thing is not coming unlocked until you want it to. This was a Grail knife, and I love this knife. I carry it. It fits in my rear pocket very well, and I carry this as a backup. This is one of the knives that I'll carry as a backup self-defense. Like if I'm carrying a smaller fixed blade instead of like Lagatha sized, then I'll carry this as a backup. You know, this is one of my self-defense knives that I'll swap in. Action like butter. Cut's amazing. Yeah, I still plan to get an 8010. I just there's other stuff ahead of it. 8010 ain't going anywhere. Yeah, I would really like to get that. Yeah, that Tonto price is a great price too, under 70, and you get another indestructible knife. Yeah, the biggest concern with getting OG scales, even though I know they'll look cool, is you got to swap it over to the skiffs. And instead of the washers. And I just don't know if I agree. I don't know if I want to go from washers to the skiffs. And I'm happy black on black. And the other one is cool looking too, but I have the black on black. Yeah, the scales are supposed to be awesome, but they do eliminate the liners. And so they send skiffs with them to put in there instead of the washers. So when you swap out the OG scales, you're supposed to swap the knife out to skiffs. And that's why he's curious, worried about changing the action. That's the only reason. It's not because the scales won't feel good, because like the OG scales, I'm sure are awesome, but it's one of my favorite washer knives, and so I get the feeling of not really. It's not a knife that I would ever choose to upgrade to skiffs. I'll put it that way. And so I don't know if I like the idea that I have to. Terry, 1931 Leatherworks, what's going on? How are you today? Yeah, I'm sure they'll look awesome. But it is one of my favorite washer knives. The action on all of these Wixcos is so good. I like the sheep's foot blade quite a bit. What are you carrying today, Todd and Terry? Anybody else that has popped in recently and hasn't dropped your carry? Let us know what you got in the pockets. Are you rocking a titanium Tuesday? Are you doing Thontos? What are you doing for Tuesday? Take it easy, Beardo. Have a great day. This is the contour G10 on this and the way they finish the G10 feels very, very good in hand. The Wixco Axor, sheep's foot, working blade, T-Kel Night Stalker, yay, 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 Tops Bakimo, and a case Sodbuster. The Cardington, the gun hammer, and a new watch. The Cardington is legit. That Kaiser gun hammer is just crazy. Nah. Had to pull out the 8015 and play with it. It's such a satisfying flick. 8010, to your wrath, and a Northern Knife Works Hemlock in S125V. Oof. Oof, you got all the V's. Yeah, the 8015. And it just, this makes you feel even stronger when it's in hand than like the old hollow Rambo knives, survival knives, like this makes you feel like you could go through anything. S90V small buoy fixie from Northern Knife Works. Nice. Great knife for the collection. I don't know that most regular folk are going to EDC it on a daily basis. Not like us knife nuts. Noah Inc. Gaming, welcome back. How are you today? They're like, hey, what budget knife should I get? Mick Range is like, get a pocket beast. Oh yes, like, and the price that you can get an 8015 or an 8015 Lite, you're getting so much knife for the money. I do carry mine, but like I said, I don't know if most normies. No, overall, it is only a bit bigger than a Manix 2. Whoops, gotta get lower. Only a little bigger than a Manix 2, but it definitely has more presence. That's what made me such a fan of Andrew Demco Knives designs, is because his ergos feel like we have the same size hand. Because the 15, the 20.5s, the Shark Cub all fit my hand so well. Even the Shark Cub, with the way that they changed so it doesn't have the little pinky hook on the grip, fits my hand very well. That's my only cold steel. But I have 4 Demco knives made in the same factory. I want more cold steel. I had the 8015 Lite, but our brother Brian F was awesome and traded me for the 8015 because he knew it was a grail of mine. But 8020.5 ergos feel perfect to me. I love 8020.5s. That was I tell you, that was the knife that I not that I needed to win anything from the live stream, but when I saw the S35V and clip point on the Bladewalker 1K live, I was like, ooh, I don't have a clip point 20.5 yet. That one would go good. But and then the Shark Cub, even it has great ergos. And it makes me, I always feel like Andrew Demco and I gotta have the same size hands. And I wish we saw more smoked Ultim, dang it. This is still the only smoked Ultim in my collection out of 20 knives now. Yeah, I couldn't believe it when the Deadly Daughter bought that for me for Christmas 2 years ago when they did the BOGO. $250 got you a 3V titanium and an OS 110A shark foot. Just crazy deal. $250 for both of those. That was an awesome Black Friday sale. Yeah, the Deadly Daughter had worked her first real job. She was a referee for local youth sports, and when she got her first paycheck with a bunch of hours on it, she bought these for me for that Christmas. And still two of my favorite knives of all time. The 3B Tonto. This one's going to get probably aluminum scales. But this is my favorite of the 80-20.5 profiles. As much as I love a shark foot, this Tonto is just cool. And these are gotta be one of the most fidgety knives in the world. But I definitely need an 80-20 in the collection. I need a full size. Even though I love the carry size of the 20.5, I want the American made full size just because it's been my top production grail now for quite a while. My favorite one is the Knife Center exclusive Whale Shark. I really like the 80-20.5 Whale Sharks. Or 80-20s, not 20.5s. Let's move the Tuya Anzu. Put that somewhere safe. Put it back in the box. We're going to throw some Demco love out here. Whoop. I like this blackout so much more than I thought I would. And let's put Shark Cub out. Might try to get a deal at Blade. His booth, I'm sure, gets slammed at Blade. People try to get 80-20s. I'm sure early birds probably take all the 80-20s he brings. So, are you going with Defcon again? Or are you just going? You going to show off the Cardington again? Grail is a full custom 80-20 with both G10 and titanium scales with something like 3V or custom 5 max. That sounds dope. Dope. That's a good deal. What are you carrying today on the edge? I've seen pretty much everybody else's carry today. Here's a picture of Bladed Ginger's carry today. We have the Kaiser Gunhammer and the Defcon Cardington. 8 inches of dopeness. Yay, yay, yay. Nice carry, homie. Yeah. Yeah, you're probably looking at $1,400 Demco. But it would be the knife to rule all knives. I love the thing that got me, that made 80/20.5s a grail for me, was hearing this on reviews, that clickety clack nature. And I know the full size is even clackier. What it do? You got the knife yesterday? Awesome. Awesome. Glad to hear it, homie. That G10 feels dope on there, doesn't it? What's in your pockets today, Josh? Yeah, acoustics are important. And I love the acoustics of shark locks. Fidgeting with the blue woodpecker. Nice. You got the Remet and the Boss Deep Gavco. That's a killer looking knife. That Boss Deep Gavco. That's one that I plan to check out. A Neutron and a PM3. Yay, yay, yay. Got the Remet, the Remet RT Leopard, the gravity knife. Yeah, if that's one I think you're talking about when you say leopard, the Remet RT Leopard. This one right here, which looks even better than their first gravity knife. Oh, yeah, that's right. You got the Fentiso. Yes, it does have good ergos. The action is great, except the flipper tab is too low, so it requires more of a push button. If the flipper tab was higher, it would be better. That knife doesn't need the flipper tab, though, because the thumb studs are so good. Oh, the leopard. Oh, the leopard shark. That's you're talking about the Boss Deep Gavco leopard shark. All right. Yeah, and the black and gray, the black G10 with all the gray hardware looks fantastic on the Fenty. So, yeah, flipper delete. With the flipper delete, it's going to be perfect. The thumb stud action is great, and then the ergos would be even better. That knife is currently on sale for under $50, and it's a pretty cool knife. I like the black and gray. That one was very generously donated by Fentiso. It really is, Caleb. I'm so happy to see all the support he has got. Because he's a guy that has supported every creator in this community as much as he could. The guy's on a fixed income and tries to get a membership to everybody's. He donates knives for giveaways. He's donated a knife before for me to give away. And for years, he has supported this knife community and every knife creator he could. So I'm glad to see the support that he's receiving in turn. When he was picking up, and I We got when he first got over 700. You know, he thanked for the help getting him over there, but he's like, I don't deserve it. And I said, it has nothing to do with deserve. He's earned the support because of the way that he has been a member of this community and supported everybody for years. Oh, this is the Clio, the Artisan Clio. Titanium and S90V, reversible milled pocket clip, perfect thumb stud action. This is a Johan Jordan design, my homeboy over in South Africa, you know, designer of the Warhog and many, many other knives now. But little big knife. And woo, I just almost closed the war hand on my pinky because I was going with my left hand. I'm glad I didn't do that. This came in via the pass around, and I reached out to Lefty, and it came in at perfect timing right before Johan was coming on the live stream for the first time. It had been Aldo set up that one. And I reached out to Lefty, and I got a stupid price on this. But it's been my most carried fifth pocket knife since I got it. I love that I can get the full 4-finger grip on it. I've got an S90V blade. And that I hit the choil. Let me put my finger in the choil. Plenty slicey. Gonna hold an edge forever. And they make one with copper scales instead, if you prefer copper, for $10 less. Killer knife. Love it. Well, that just means Artisan is going to be missing out on money in sales. Because whoever does take the designs is going to sell them. Yeah, that was Johan Jordan's second release. And I really like to pair it. Even though they're similar blade shapes, I love to pair it with my Warhog. Because then I've got a full-size working knife and a little fifth pocket banger that is non-threatening, not scary to people. If I pull this out in public, it looks, you get fewer looks than if you whip out the Warhog in the middle of somewhere to make your cuts. Yeah, I love this knife. Yeah, it's a little bit of a time difference for Gareth. I need to find some decent copyright-free music. Custom engraving. Ooh, that'll be cool. That'll be cool. Does anybody know a good source for copyright-free music that doesn't suck too bad? Stuff that can be played in the background of live streams that won't piss people off? I tell you, if you want a budget banger version of this, where did I put it? Oh, it's right here. The Kaiser parakeet is an absolute banger. This, oh, I should reach out to Saber about it. Talk to Derek. This is a true button style compression lock. They can't use the name compression lock, but this is like a smock lock. You get that same insane lockup. You have like 4 points of contact. That's just nuts. Full 4-finger ergos. This is the same length pretty much with the same grip area as a Lil Native. But you get a button activated compression lock instead of trying to fiddle with the compression on the smaller Native. And matter of fact, why not just pull my Native out again? Get your little grail box. Pull out a Native. And what you're looking at is almost the same size overall, but slightly longer. Just barely on the Kaiser parakeet. You get, with that choil, you get the same amount of grip. But a very useful either sheep's foot or drop point blade. You get them in micarta, aluminum, or ultim or acrylic. And the ultim and acrylic, you can see the compression lock at work through the scales. And the most expensive one is like $66. He makes 2 of my now most favorite 5th pocket knives. The Clio, for when you want to carry classy. And the Parakeet, for when you want a budget banger that's going to do a lot more work than its size belies, and that you will not worry about the lock on this knife. The price point on this is great. And to get a true like smock style lock, so fidgety but so strong, is a win. I just want to see a path out you this week. But this is if somebody wants my interesting. If somebody wants a Lil Native style knife and can't afford the Lil Native, this is a great budget alternative. Yeah, I believe I can see it on my side. I'm sounding more robot than usual. But we're going on 3 hours anyway. So I think I'm going to go ahead and shut this down for now. As always, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, spending your time with me. Highlight of my week is hanging out with the Kripple Krew. And, here's an important reminder. If you're going through hard times, if you're feeling down, even just feeling down, reach out to somebody, reach out to me, reach out to somebody in this community and talk. It will help. This community is all about supporting each other. We are a part of the best community on the internet. And if you're having a tough time, reach out and talk to somebody. Your mental health is important. I got your back. I'll chat with you. But don't suffer in silence. I love every one of you. I appreciate the Kripple Krew. You mean a lot to me. I'm glad you guys like the idea of the gas station knife contest. We're gonna have a good time with that. And one more time, thank you guys. Over 1,900 subs on YouTube. We're gonna hit 2K before June 16th. And thank you so much. I never, ever thought that I'd be getting close to 500 at one year, and to be getting, so to be able to, I mean, I can taste it. I don't, and it's not that I care about the numbers, because I have a great crew that hangs out with me, that you spend time on my lives. I have a great crew, but it blows my mind to be able to be getting close to that at all in a year. And it's only because of the support from all of you guys. So thank you, every one of you. I hope everybody has a killer day. Thank you, God. Stay safe, stay frosty, and most importantly, stay deadly.